Okay, here's a problem for the homework assignment: sine, cosecant, and inverse sine. And I can already tell this is a sine problem, not just because of the section it is in, just by identifying what's going on in this triangle. So if this is my reference angle, I'll highlight it here in yellow, the 5 degrees. If I were to name some of these sides opposite of my reference angle here, we're just going to label as opposite. And then the longest side, the one with slant that's across from the 90-degree angle here, is our height. And I'm not even going to waste my time with adjacent. Adjacent's down here, but you notice I don't have a variable there. I'm not looking for it. I don't have a number, so I don't know what that length is. So it does nothing for me. You probably heard the acronym SOHCAHTOA. So this is the SO part of SOHCAHTOA, S-O-H. And the S stands for sine. And then the rest of this tells me the O stands for opposite, which you'll see right here. And the H stands for type, which we see right here. Okay, so if I were to set this up as a fraction, I'm going to say the sine of 5 degrees. Now, this is a pre-programmed number in my calculator, okay, that works for every similar triangle that has this 5-degree angle in it. And I'm going to go ahead and make a fraction. My opposite is 700. And my hypotenuse here is C. Now, there's a couple ways you could do this. You could do it algebraically. For example, I really don't like that this C is in the denominator. So I could multiply both sides by C here. And this would go away. That's one way to think about it. I prefer turning this into a proportion. Okay, and since these are similar triangles, if I turn this into a proportion, I'm going to make this into a fraction. And again, just remember, this is a pre-programmed crazy decimal in your calculator. The way we solve proportions is we cross multiply. This times this equals that times that. And again, I would have the same thing I got if I did it the other way. So I've got C times the sine of 5 degrees equals 700. And now it is a one-step algebra equation. The opposite of multiplying by that crazy decimal is division. All right, this goes away. Now it's a calculator problem. Now, it kind of depends on what calculator you have. If you have like a Texas Instrument calculator like this, which a lot of schools use, okay, you're going to get a lot of incorrect answers unless you're in the right mode. So for this problem, you would have to click mode. And unfortunately, the default is radian. So you have to go and highlight degree. And then I'm going to get out of here. And I say 700 divided by the sine of 5. And I like to close my parentheses for good measure. Okay, so there's my answer. I'll pull it off right here. It does say round to the nearest whole number. So this would be 8,032 feet. And I would type this in right there. The other way I could do it is using Desmos. And Desmos is an awesome tool. So 700 divided by sine of 5. Again, the nice thing about Desmos here, so desmos.com/scientific, the default is degree. So you would have to switch it over to radians. So I'm going to go 700. I go divided by the sine of 5, and there's the exact same answer.